Well, started first time every time. Beautiful. It's been a long time since I've heard that beautiful sound. Well, welcome to my 2021 #1 motovlog. It took a while. Many factors held back my first ride this year, but I'm out now, and in honor of all my subscribers, I'm finally getting back on the road and making a video. I've received so many comments over the winter. My latest one yesterday, you ended it with saying "anywho," and for some reason that was the spark. That's what I needed. I haven't heard that expression for years and years, and it just came at the right moment. So thank you for that. Thank you for all my subscribers that have stayed subscribed even though I don't have any new videos. Hopefully this view is working for you. A lot of traffic out here today. More than usual anyway. Anyway, my excuse for riding today, I had to go down to the mail box, and apparently there's a package down at the post office. And during the pandemic, as with many of you I'm sure, we've been ordering things online, whatever can be got, and to avoid going to the cities or the towns and wherever people are, trying to do our part. My wife and I did get our first shots, our vaccine shots, last week, so we're well on our way to getting, well, not well on our way, but getting closer to getting back to a normal, safe world. My heart goes out to anybody in countries that are stricken with the virus harder than we are. Anyway, just check the mail here. I'm hoping we'll get a notice saying, oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, got a parcel down there, so let us go get that. Well, it is so nice to be back on the bike again. Oh, she's raring to go too. She is so raring to go. I tell you, some of these days I'm feeling 150 years old. But when I get on a bike, when I get back on this bike, it's amazing. Just amazing. Oh boy, with all my gear on back at the house, I thought I was sweating really hot, but I'm glad I put it all on because the long johns and everything, because now that I'm into this wind, it is cool. But with the gear, long johns, thermal underwear, I am set. I am so set. Beautiful. Look at that sky today. Little puffy clouds. Just amazing. That's a nice view there. Definitely is spring. I think we're something like the 6th of May or something now. And as you saw when I was washing the bike, getting it ready, the black flies are out in force. Well, the scooter weathered well over the winter. I had the battery on a charger. Just to keep it alive during the winter when it's not in use. I bring it into the house and plug it in. And so far it's done great. Still the original battery. See some nice blossoms out. So I got my parcel, and Amazon always has any of the like a big box to put small boxes in. So I left the big box with the post office staff, and I put the smaller box in my top box. That's a lot of boxes in a sentence, isn't it? Let's see the leaves starting to come out on the trees now. A little bit more. We're a bit further north than we went to Winchester the other day to get our shots, our vaccines, and there are a lot more leaves fully out on the trees down that way. See some different scenery on the way back. It's a nice pile of manure there. Have to see if he wants to get rid of some of that sometime. Got a whole bunch of manure last year from a young farmer that just bought a place, and there was some large piles of old manure around he wanted to clear out. So we got some of that for the garden, the vegetable garden. That was pretty good. Just what I wanted to tune in, watch on a video. Me riding my bike and talking about manure. Okay, this is where I turn. And I think I'm gonna go have a look at the river. I believe there are walleye to be got in this area here. Beautiful spot. We've done some kayaking in here in the springs when the water is higher. It's a lot of fun. Mississippi River. Okay, a much needed bath this morning. It's nice to be out, to be sure. Some good sized potholes there. The advantage of having just two wheels, as long as you see the holes coming, you can avoid them. Driving in a car though, you try to miss them, but always seem to get one. Wow, what a beautiful day. Makes you want to sing. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. Something, something, something. Everything's going my way. Oh, some nice pink blossoms there. Just gotta watch this loose gravel and sand on these turns. And they'll get you. Fiddler's Hill. I probably told you a story about that, didn't I? Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to say it again. When the pioneers first came out here, this was all just a mud cart track. And I guess they worked for a long time getting the wagons through the mud with the oxen and the horses or whatever they used. By the time they got to the top of the hill, they were beat. They made camp And amongst the pioneers, the travelers, there was a guy that played the fiddle. So they sat around the fire, I guess, played the fiddle, had a good old time, and called it Fiddler's Hill. Now we are back at Watson's Corners. So if anybody's thinking of getting a scooter, I'd totally recommend them. Even for potholey roads like this, on the back roads, you can stand or partially stand to absorb the bumps a little bit. This is a very steady bike, and once you're used to riding on gravel and its particularities, no problem. You could go anywhere with this bike. Well, there's some nice little, I think they're dog roses. Oh, the lovely dandelions there. I always like to see dandelions in the spring. Nice color. Beautiful. And here we are, back home again. So thank you very much for joining me again, if you did, on my first ride 2021. Hopefully I'll make some more videos and keep all my loyal subscribers. And I love your comments. Send the comments, please. That was a great ride. Nice to be out. Love it.